this were hypothetically to be the last thing that I was involved with Fleetwood Mac, I would certainly be happy to go out with this album.
Well, Lindsey Buckingham was able to help write and produce Fleetwood Mac's biggest-selling album since Rumors. And even after the release of 3 hit singles, It's Exit Buckingham, Enter Rick Vito and Billy Burnett, and Fleetwood Mac hit the road for the first time in almost 5 years.
We weren't sure when we started the tour, you know, how people would accept the new guys.
Much to our delight, the audience don't seem to mind so much that Lindsey's not there, you know.
I think this band sounds very much like Fleetwood Mac, which is much more important than Stevie Nicks or Lindsey Buckingham.
Buckingham's departure may have momentarily tainted the Mac's return, but that paled next to Roger Waters' legal action to block his former band members from using the name Pink Floyd.
I don't think that he or anyone else has the right to tell us whether or not we can carry on and use it ourselves. I have spent 18.5 years earning it, after all.
Both Waters and Pink Floyd took some of the same classic tunes on the road this year, but Roger wanted to make sure his songs weren't perceived as Pink Floyd songs.
Not doing any Pink Floyd songs.
Your songs?
I'm doing a lot of Miles. I don't think I'm doing anything written by the Pink Floyd.
While Waters' Radio Chaos album languished, Pink Floyd's Momentary Lapse of Reason went top 10, and they headlined one of '87's most successful tours. It could be There Is Something in a Name. Remember these guys? After a 5-year hiatus, musician-turned-movie producer George Harrison turned musician again with one of the year's most heavily anticipated albums, Cloud 9.
I don't feel that I'm making a comeback. This is, I'm making a comeback into the eye of the public, maybe by doing these videos or interviews. It just was feeling, you know, that I was in a good mood to do an album, and it just worked out, the timing just worked out that it was this year. I've never been anywhere, and I'm not going anywhere. I've just been here all the time.
And so have the Grateful Dead, but it took them over 20 years before they made their first official video, Touch of Grey, and it took them over 7 years before releasing In the Dark, their biggest studio album ever.
I'm really happy with it, and this is the first record in I don't know how long that the whole band, everybody in the band is happy with. That's unusual. So this is our conception of what it's like to be the Grateful Dead in now, you know, in 1987. I like that We Will Survive stuff. Yeah, that's a good sentiment, you know.
Speaking of Pink Floyd, they have the number 60 video of the year. This video gives you a glimpse of the stage and the lighting for their current world tour, which has a crew of 100 people. According to Full Star magazine, the North American leg of the tour took in over $28 million.